Module 3. Specific challenges South Asian immigrant women face in dealing with domestic abuse. Part 3. Unique nature of abuse experienced by South Asian women. The unique nature of abuse. Domestic violence is common among all communities in Canada. However, there are certain distinguishing dynamics within many South Asian communities that set them apart. For example, there could be multiple abusers carrying out the violence, including parents, siblings, in-laws, other wives, and partners. The violence is all-encompassing because different abusers may collude with each other. Rigid gender roles tightly prescribe the role of women. More pronounced patriarchal beliefs inside families, including the belief that children belong to the father and that women are possessions rather than independent humans with agency. And divorced women are often stigmatized and ostracized by the larger South Asian community. Other distinguishing dynamics include the threat of being murdered by their own family if they were to leave, what's called an honor killing, language and cultural barriers to accessing help. Forced marriages are still commonly practiced, and they're not the same as arranged marriage. Sex following forced marriage, which is different from consensual arranged marriage. Rape, vaginal, oral, or anal, along with the victim's lack of awareness of legal rights. Forced unprotected sex resulting in unwanted pregnancies and STIs. Excessive restrictions to control women's sexuality. And girls and women are often kept in ignorance about sex and sexual health. For example, they are kept away from school on days when sex ed is taught. Many may be denied sexual orientation education in a community where homosexuality is ostracized. Severe isolation may include removal of all support systems. There may be threats of abandonment, deportation, or forcible return to the home country. There could be loss of children by forced removal or separation from them within the family. There could be false declarations to immigration or withholding or hiding of the passports. There could be withholding proper nourishment or education, control of income or of children's benefits, and withholding of health care or medication. Barriers to disclosing domestic violence include fear of breach of confidentiality, particularly if the victim's family finds out, threats of being sent abroad, the threat of being excluded from or shamed by the community, the fear of consequences from being found out if they do leave, fear of becoming a hindrance to their siblings' marriages, not being believed by the family or friends in the community, risking their immigration status, their lack of English language skills increasing their isolation, their lack of confidence in dealing with statutory organizations, their lack of social support in Canada, and their bad previous experience with service providers. Domestic violence in South Asian women's health. A woman experiencing domestic violence may need health care in at least 3 ways. For traumatic injuries immediately following an assault, for chronic symptoms of living with abuse, and for the psychological problems secondary to the abuse. There are barriers to disclosing mental distress. Disclosing mental distress alongside domestic violence is very difficult for South Asian women due to the following reasons. It is often considered acceptable to have many physical problems, but not a mental health issue. A woman might fear being called the derogatory term pagal, or crazy. A woman may feel under pressure to keep it a secret from everyone, including the doctor, because she was taught that that would bring disgrace to the family. Many women only seek help at an extreme crisis point, if at all. Immigrant women often lack the knowledge about mental health issues and the support that is available. Women also fear losing their children if they are seen to have a mental health issue and abusers are able to prove that they are an unfit mother.